Okay, our final guests are here. DeAndre Brooks is co-founder, president, and CEO, and Patricia Franklin is co-founder and COO, and they are from an organization called Freedom to Succeed, reframing the school to prison pipeline as a catalyst of personal and collective growth.
Awesome, thank you.
Yes, how'd you like the sound of that? That's it,
Sounded
right?
amazing. I mean, it's something we've been working on for a while, and to see it coming into fruition and actually being able to have opportunities to get our message out there is just really great.
Absolutely. It takes a lot of work to do what you're doing because it's very important work, but it's tough work, right? And you're working with tutors.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yeah, maybe a few years ago, me and Patricia met doing restorative justice circles inside one of our juvenile hall facilities, and she was working on a empathy app, right? And it was to be able to take victims and offenders and let them have an opportunity to have a dialogue. So she had that going on, and we just met doing restorative justice circles. And one day I was inside one of the groups, and I like to try to keep it as real as possible with the young man in there because I came from that type of lifestyle and stuff as far as serving time in and out of institutions before I came home, went to school, got my college degrees, and started doing community work. So I'm like, hey, fellas, this is something that you may be navigating. So I had received a phone call from an old friend of mine and trying to ask me to come and help him commit a crime, basically, right? He had been accused of drugging someone and got jumped. And so he asked me to come help him, and I had to tell him no. And so I felt like some type of way because when I was younger, he helped me out a few times in different situations, but now my lifestyle has changed. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I have a son, I have a career, and I'm trying to do the right thing. So I basically shared that with them and let them know that it's gonna come a point in time one day where you're gonna have to make a decision like this, and you guys are gonna feel all of these feelings and emotions and feel like you're letting someone down, and how are you gonna navigate that? So I was like, I just wanna share this experience with you so when you guys come across a situation and you get tested, they will, have something that they can think about to help them navigate that.
Wow, and help to empower those youth to make a choice like the one that you made.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow. And so the work that you all started to do together then was to create a curriculum of sorts.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
So on hearing DeAndre's story, I realized that I could employ a game developer background that I've got and create a behavioral simulation. So we created a simulation that was called Under the Gun, and it really hit. And so we created a curriculum that is really about self-awareness, career readiness, and also making good choices. Yeah. And so that really is called Game Dev Studio, and it involves people being able to bring their lived experience to the table, as it were, and be able to talk about what they've been through so that they can help others learn and grow.
Yeah, so using something that young people are really adept at or interested in as a curriculum. Wow, really interesting.
Yeah, also it's really great to train tutors to be instructors and as well as give them what's needed to teach hard skills. So the kids are also learning leadership, kind of it's a covert operation because they're having so much fun in what effectively is a studio, a game developer studio, and they're learning to collaborate and work together, hold each other accountable. And so what we're finding is that their stories, such as gang involvement, also substance abuse, social media, have been things that are very universal. And we're looking to take their stories and put them onto an online course platform so that other school districts and at-risk youth around the world can download these e-learning modules, the proceeds of which will go back to the student creators.
Yeah, and What I love so much about this collaboration, it offers formerly incarcerated individuals who have attended all of our colleges here in San Diego, from San Diego State to UCSD to USD, to have an opportunity to professionalize their experiences and take what would be a negative and turn it into a positive, right? They've gone through a lot of things that a lot of these youth are going through, and maybe they didn't have someone there to help them navigate through that. So now we bring people who are formerly incarcerated, college educated, and professionals now into those classroom settings, and they're able to bridge that gap at the same time and work with our youth. So just those that bonding is one of the biggest parts of what we do, and why I love what we do so much, right? To be able to give people second chances and to be able to meet youth where they are and just have a space where they can feel safe. I know when I was going through school, sometimes if I didn't know how to read something, if I didn't know how to do something, I didn't want anybody to know that, and I didn't feel comfortable just disclosing that to anyone. But when they are in front of people that have been through similar situations as them and survived all of that and graduated college, it's even more meaningful to be able to make that connection. And then they say, hey, it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to not know something, and be able to have folks in a space that's there to be safe for that.
Yeah. So you're serving sort of as a model.
Yes.
And through the challenges, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure there's challenges with this, work
Oh,
that you're doing too.
Yes. There definitely are all the way around. I mean, one of the biggest things at all times is always funding. A lot of our different agencies have lost discretionary funding. So, everything is dependent upon that in order to get going. And we volunteer a lot and continue to just bring kids in and our adults as well to work with them so we can make this thing work. So it's been that. Everything else is really, really a piece of cake when you're bringing individuals in and they have this background and experience and they're connecting with the youth and they see that, they're like, hey, I can be that now. Now we're breaking the school to prison pipeline when you have individuals who are either ex-gang affiliated or have gone to prison and come home and got bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, and are serving on boards and commissions such as myself, right? And it's just great to be able to be that representation to show them how to code switch and do several different things.
Right. Yeah, I think that it's really kind of the 3 H's, right? Yeah. So the tutors in a lot of ways are healing their younger selves because they're connecting with these youth at a very deep level. We're also helping the youth really make better choices, and we're helping them be heard literally around the world. So it's really a beautiful, virtuous circle.
And if people want to get involved with the work that you're doing, they want to help support the work that you're doing, how do they go about doing that?
Yes, our website is freedomtosucceed.org. I don't know what camera I'm supposed to look in for that, maybe all of them. freedomtosucceed.org. Anything would be greatly appreciated to make sure that we continue to be able to do this work and we can scale all throughout San Diego County.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here. What an incredible project that you're working on, and incredible work between you two.
Awesome. Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you.